Hello, I'm Deborah Ott, a Senior Client Education Specialist here at TASC. This video explains how to manage your Partners for Health TASC Health Savings Account online. Throughout this recording, green outlined slides like this one will include a title at the top to indicate upcoming topics. At the bottom of these slides, you'll find the Partners for Health TASC support phone number, 800-575-6277. Hours of availability are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. And the Partners for Health TASC landing page are www.stateoftntasc.com. Also throughout this video, you will see black or white arrows, like in the red box in the center of our screen, to point out certain elements or actions. I've also enlarged a few graphics for easier viewing. Log in at the Partners for Health TASC landing page. The address is noted at the bottom left of your screen. It's www.stateoftntasc.com. On the left-hand side of the screen, I've enlarged the blue Login button next to the white arrow. This is for presentation purposes. On the live landing page, 1, the Login and Resource buttons will be the same size, and 2, they will be in the upper left corner of the web page. Once you click the blue Login button, you will be taken to the My TASC login page. Enter your email address in the upper left-hand corner of the login page, as indicated by the left-facing black arrow at the top of the screen. Just below the email field, indicated by the right-facing black arrow, on the left side of the screen, you'll see the Remember Me option. Select this option if you would like the system to remember your login details. On this page, enter your password in the field at the top left of the screen, indicated by the left-facing black arrow. Then, tap the green Sign In button in the left center of the screen, indicated by the right-facing black arrow. This is your overview page. Each section is outlined in black and numbered for clarity. I'll take you through each of these tools throughout this video. Box 1 is My Cash, which starts out with a zero balance. When you submit a reimbursement request, the expense is paid into your My Cash account. I'll be sharing more details about this later in the video. Box 2, on the far left side of the overview, shows your active plan and available balance. Box 3, located to the right of the Health Savings account, displays the investment balance and the green Manage Cash Threshold link. There is a separate video about health savings accounts investments. Box 4, in the center of your screen, and enlarged for easier viewing, is Where's My Reimbursement? This is where you can submit reimbursement requests, start a new request, or view and complete any existing drafts if you did not use your TASC card to pay for expenses. All manually submitted expenses are paid to your My Cash account. I mentioned that earlier and will elaborate on it now. My Cash is an individual cash account that securely holds your reimbursement funds until you spend or move them. Simply submit a request for reimbursement via the TASC mobile app or online. TASC processes requests daily, and approved reimbursements are deposited directly into your My Cash account, usually within 12 hours. Reimbursements to My Cash are even faster than direct deposit. You choose how to use your My Cash funds. These are your reimbursement funds, and you can spend them like cash wherever MasterCard is accepted. To start a reimbursement, click the green Request a Reimbursement button in the center of your screen, marked with a black arrow. On the left-hand side of your screen, outlined in black, is Upload a Receipt. Instructions for this are featured in a separate video, How to Substantiate Debit Card Transactions. Outlined on the right-hand side of the Request for Reimbursement page, under Enter Manually, click the green Start button, indicated with the black arrow, to enter your expense details and receipt or medical documentation. On the left-hand side of the screen, I've enlarged the 5 steps to submitting a successful request. Step 1. Select who incurred the expense. This is typically you, as you are being reimbursed for your own and your family's expenses. A dependent will only appear as an option if they are a spouse or adult dependent for whom you have ordered a TASC card. I'm selecting Deborah, who is the employee, as indicated by the black arrow. Step 2, enlarged here on the left side of the expense request, is the expense date. You can either manually enter a date of service or select it using the calendar icon. The calendar will appear to the right of the date field as shown here, or just below the field, depending on the device you are using. Once you have entered the date, tap the green Next button in the lower right-hand corner of the portal, as indicated by the black arrow. Step 3. It is enlarged on the left-hand side of your screen and is the expense type. Let's say we select dental as the expense type. Each expense type has a menu of related options displayed on the right side of our screen. Still on the left side of the screen, Step 4 is Expense Details. In this example, I paid Tennessee Dental Clinic $325 for services. Enter the amount of the expense and the name of the service provider. Next, attach your supporting documentation using the Upload feature, shown on the right side of the screen, as indicated by the black arrow. In the lower center of your screen, I've outlined Description. It's optional, just under the attached verification we uploaded. Though it's not required, you can type a note for your records. The 5th and last step of requesting a reimbursement is to review and submit the request. You can also click Save for Later, which I have enlarged with a black right-facing arrow on the left side of our screen. If everything is in order, click Submit, as indicated with the left-facing black arrow, and watch your My Cash balance. Back on the overview, we left off at Step 4, which was the reimbursement we just reviewed. Box 5 on the far right corner right side of the screen Box 5 on the far right of the screen lets you upload a bill directly to the portal. TASC will then pay the medical service provider directly from the applicable benefit plan. Box 6 at the bottom of your overview is the most recent transactions. On the far right side of your recent transactions, I've enlarged the View All transactions to make it easier to read. In this section, we'll take a deeper look at each portal tab. In the upper right corner, indicated by the black arrow, are Alerts, Settings, Support, and your first name. Click your first name to log out. Now that you're familiar with the layout, look at the top right-hand corner of the portal. If a number appears next to alerts, you have unread messages. The alert bell has been enlarged for easier viewing and is indicated by the black arrow. Click the number next to alerts, and your messages will appear in a drop-down on the right side of the screen, as shown here. Select a message to read it and clear the alert. The first alerts you receive are typically related to the benefits in which you are enrolled. In the upper right corner of the screen, Settings appears next to Alerts. Select Profile, indicated by the left-facing black arrow. Your task ID is displayed at the top of your profile page, to the left of the Settings menu, and is indicated with the right-facing black arrow. The long arrow in the center of the screen highlights where you can add phone numbers and preferred pronouns. If any of your information needs to be updated, please follow your employer's established protocol or call customer care. Please note that you will need your task ID when contacting customer care. Next, under Settings, select Bank Accounts, noted here on the right side of the screen with the black arrow. From this page, you can link a bank account and set up an automatic transfer of your My Cash balance, located to the left of the Settings menu. My Cash is a feature of your task card that is funded when you manually request a reimbursement. Next in the Settings menu is the Dependents tab, shown here in the upper right-hand corner of the slide next to the black arrow. You only need to add a dependent if you want to order a task card for them. After selecting a dependent, from the Settings menu, you can edit a dependent by clicking the pen icon, circled on the left side of the screen. You can delete a dependent by clicking the trash receptacle icon. Delete a dependent by clicking the trash receptacle icon, circled to the right of the dependent status. To add a new dependent, tap the green Add Dependent link in the center of the screen as indicated by the black arrow. Most of these fields are required, including first name, last name, date of birth, and relationship to the employee. Next, select the appropriate relationship from the drop-down menu indicated by the black arrow in the left center of the screen. The full-time student status field appears next and defaults to yes. Please disregard the smoking section as it relates to COBRA, and that does not apply to an HSA or health savings account. If a dependent has a Medicare ID, you must select the entitlement reason from the corresponding drop-down menu. This section is outlined in black on the lower right-hand side of the screen. Finally, tap the green Add button in the lower right-hand corner to complete the process. The last item on the Settings menu, as pictured on the right side of our screen with the left-facing black arrow, is Sign In and Security. To the left of the Settings menu, and noted with the right-facing black arrow in the center of our screen, you can change your password with the green link. Outlined in black, below in the center of our screen is Change Password. You can manage your two-factor authentication by using your email, receive a text, or both. The next 9 slides will focus on support options. Support is the last tool listed in the upper far right-hand corner of your screen. Use the support request option if you have general questions that are not time sensitive or aren't urgent enough to warrant a call or a phone call to customer care. Let's try that again. Support is the last tool listed in the far upper right-hand corner of your screen. Use the support request option if you have general questions that are not time sensitive or aren't urgent enough to warrant a phone call to customer care. Noted and slightly enlarged on the far right-hand side of our screen is the support menu for Partners for Health participants, support requests, and contact us. When you select support requests from the support menu, as shown on the far right side of the screen with the black arrow, you can access resources about your TASC card, submit a support request, and view any requests you've previously submitted. The last option on the support menu on the far right side of our screen is Contact Us. This has also been enlarged for easier viewing and noted with a black arrow. Click on the green link. What specific information do I need to provide here? Which has been enlarged for easier viewing and noted with the black arrow on the left side of our screen. This guide provides a list of available support request topics and subtopics and outlines situations when each should be used, as well as any additional information our support staff may request to provide you with the fastest service. Outlined and enlarged in the center of our screen are the required steps to submit a successful support request. Select an offering, which topic can we help you with, and tell us more. The offering type is the driving force for the rest of your communication. On our screen, just below the Create Support Request header, is the Enlarged Support menu with Benefit Plan selected, with the black arrow pointing this out. You will always select benefit plans as the offering, which will then determine a topic you may choose from. Some of these topics will need to be addressed by your employer through your standard protocols. For example, anything related to your enrollment. Last is Tell Us More. When you select I have a question, a menu full of options is available. To clarify, a support request is used when you have a question that isn't time sensitive, like if you made a mistake when submitting a reimbursement. This example indicates an error on the date of service. The expense will be denied because the date of service and the receipt didn't match. Once you submit the support request, you will receive an email that we received your request. It will be assigned an ID and can take 1 or 2 business days to be assigned. You will receive a follow-up email in a matter of days with answers to your questions. Remember, you have access to any support requests you submit under Support and may contact customer care if you have additional questions or concerns about your request. In this next section, we'll review options within your accounts, transactions, and your TASC wallet. I've enlarged the Accounts menu on the far right upper corner of our screen. Please note the first item listed is Enroll. Follow your employer's protocol for annual enrollment. Next is Summary, noted with my black arrow on the right side of our screen. The account summary is displayed on the screen and is identified on the far left side with the black arrow. You're elected. The account summary is displayed on the left. Let's try this again. Please. The account summary is displayed on this screen and is identified on the far left side by the black arrow. Your elected is listed. The account summary is displayed on this screen and is identified on the far left side by the black arrow. Your elected benefit is listed just under the summary, in this case, the health savings account. Box 1 on the right center is your My Cash balance. To the right of the summary and benefits, in the center of our screen, is all benefit accounts. And last, box 3, in the right center of our screen, is your year-to-date expenditures. That's a combination of your TASC card spending and manually requested reimbursements. Box 1, outlined in black, on the right side of the portal, shows your available HSA and investment balances. Box 2, outlined in black, is the cash threshold information. This relates to your HSA investment account, which is explained in depth in a separate video. The black arrow on the left side of our screen indicates links to what is covered. In other words, eligible HSA expenses, and the second green link is to the HSA shop. Box 3 shows your annual election. The black right-facing arrow on the left-hand side of our slide indicates where you can add funds from your bank account. The black left-facing arrow in the center of our slide indicates where you can transfer funds from this account to MyCash and use it to buy anything. Outlined in black in the center of your screen is your account summary, which indicates the date your plan started, the first date for spending, the first paycheck deduction, and paycheck deduction frequency. Back on your overview page, the Transactions menu is located in the upper right corner of the screen and has been enlarged here for easier viewing. From this menu, you can access all transactions, view expenditures, including card transactions and reimbursements, check contributions, open the receipt vault, and manage your MyCash. Once you tap on Transactions, the options appear on the left side of the portal, as indicated by the black arrow on the left-hand side of our screen. I won't cover the receipt vault here, as a separate video addresses substantiation requirements. In the center of the screen, I've enlarged Pending and Posted Transactions. Pending transactions is either recent card transactions or expenses that have yet to be authorized, MyCash transactions on your card, or expenses that require verification. You would have received an email regarding this expense, which is reviewed in a separate video I just mentioned. This is indicated with the black arrow on the right side of the slide. Posted transactions are card expenses and paid requests for reimbursements. In MyCash, pending transactions are listed first. This is typically a recent card swipe. Below pending is posted transactions. Here on the right side of our screen shows the reimbursements that fund MyCash and then the expense history. In this last section, we'll review your TASC wallet where you can manage your TASC card. Click on your wallet. I've enlarged the TASC card menu on the left center side of the screen, indicated by the right-facing black arrow. TASC cards and TASC card history. In the center of our screen, as indicated by the left-facing black arrow, you can click the drop-down menu or drop-down icon to the right of your name to view any family member cards. We see that a spouse, Buddy, has a card as well. Note that though they are linked to the same benefit account, the cards end in different numbers. Cards remain active for approximately 4.5 years. We issue a new card 30 days prior to the active until date, which I've enlarged for easier viewing, as indicated with the black arrow. To the right of the active until date is PIN setup, as indicated with another black arrow. You can set up a personal identification number to access MyCash anywhere, anytime. Noted here in the center of the screen are the instructions for setting up a PIN. Once you do so, you will avoid any previous PINs you set up. Click the green Set PIN as indicated with my black arrow. On the bottom left-hand side of the screen and under your TASC card, I've outlined the Lock Your Card instructions. This is a temporary and easily reversible process. If you think you lost your card or it was stolen, you can lock it until you're sure. Locking prevents further card transactions. Pending transactions will settle normally, and you can unlock your card when you find it. Next to locking a card, in the center bottom half of the screen, is also how to report your card lost or stolen. You must do this timely to dispute fraudulent charges. Doing so will permanently deactivate your existing card. Reissued cards may take approximately 7 to 10 business days to arrive. You are asked, would you like to reissue your existing card? Click the green Yes, Continue button. You can also lock your card and send us a support request to get it reissued. This will also take approximately 7 to 10 business days to arrive. While still on your TASC card screen, on the right side center of our screen, as indicated with my black left-facing arrow, you can request a card rather than send a support request. Noted with my black arrow is the last item in your wallet. This is card history. This is where you can view any cards you've requested to have reissued. Click on your name in the far upper right-hand corner next to the black arrow to sign out. I've enlarged this for easier viewing. If you need further assistance, call toll-free 800-575-6277, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. Resources are available at your Partners for Health TASC landing page at www.stateoftntasc.com.